welcome back to the Short Boys podcast with myself, Matthew, and my friend Brock. If you're new out there, new video every Wednesday at 6 a.m. available on YouTube, all good podcasting apps as well. And you can give us a follow on the socials. We just come up a massive episode with the great Hainsey, which was outstanding. Brock, how are you going?
Welcome back to the Short Boys podcast, where you get your tips. What else do we get? Your thoughts
You get our thoughts
and tips,
more so,
and
yes.
Professional opinions.
Yeah, you could say professional opinions, most definitely.
Yeah. How was your weekend, mate?
It was good, Brock. It was trying to think what I got up to, mate.
Loads of things happening in the world of Matty G.
I was actually really quiet weekend.
Yeah.
I was Deso driver for Kurt and his partner they went out for dinner, like a 23rd birthday type thing. So
yeah. Where was that at?
Caloundra.
Oh, nice and close for you,
Nice
mate.
and close for me. You know, offered the spare room, of course, and then did some lifts for him. So that's it.
Jeez, you're a good buddy.
Really quiet, and then obviously watched the footy on Sunday, but which we will get to. But
yeah, we need to find you some love.
No,
I want to be doing that for you, mate.
We'll see how we go. Maybe down the track.
2026 at least.
I'm pretty picky, Brock.
I do know that. I've figured that out.
I'm pretty picky.
You get the ick real easy, I feel.
Yeah, I do.
Let's talk about that. What do you reckon it is?
I don't know. I'm just really picky, man. Like I'm really picky. I don't think there's any other way to put it, honestly.
Just one little thing puts you off, you reckon?
I've just got I don't know. I sound like an idiot, but I've just got what I want in my head. But no one's ticked all those boxes yet. There's been a couple that have ticked a few. But
because you've gotten close a few times. I don't want to name names.
We're not naming names here, but this is a non-naming podcast. But
they might be listening.
They may be listening.
You know who you are.
They're probably not listening anymore.
No.
Maybe they would have listened, but they're not anymore. But is this on, this mic? Yeah.
Yeah, they're on. We're rolling.
Do they sound a bit weird?
No, mine sounds good, I think.
Interesting. Very interesting. No, just picky, mate, you know. And the right one will come.
Let's hope.
You know, just like sponsors out there, if you want to sponsor the podcast, I'm sure you can come and...
Well, we've got an Adam Seek.
We do have our Adam Seek. If you're interested, let us know. What did you get up to?
What did I get up to? I actually played golf on Friday arvo or Thursday arvo.
Oh, how'd you go? Shoot right?
No, shot how Brock shoots. Funny yarn, but actually played Cabo back nine.
Yep.
Walked,
I'm not very familiar with the back nine. I'm more of a front nine.
Have you got?
I've played the front nine more than the back nine.
You've got back nine pictured?
I've got some of back nine pictured just because there was like a temporary hole there for a little while.
Okay.
With the par 4 where they stopped it in the middle of the ground there.
Okay. But anyway.
Yeah. Lay the land. What do you got?
Yeah. So you know that the hole. I don't know what hole number it is. It's the one out the back corner, back right corner, and it's the real nice houses.
Yeah,
along the side.
Is it the par 3 or the one after that?
I think it's a par 4.
Is it the one that?
It's the one that dog legs.
Yeah, the one that dog legs. Got ya.
So teeing off, and every time I'm shooting there, always pressure. When I know if there's a road or houses near me, I always find them because I know I shouldn't be shooting that way, but I always find it.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, what do you think happens next? I'll tee off.
Did you hit a roof?
I've hit a roof.
Really?
Anyway, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh, let's just go. It was loud.
Did you just get in the car and go?
No. We kept them walking. I didn't hit again, but
yes.
My friend Liam, he continued the hole. We got to the one that's coming back after that hole. We're teeing off. Anyway, this elderly couple walking their dogs in the park were waiting for us to tee off because they didn't want to walk in front of us. Anyway, he's giving us a bit of lip, like trying to get in our heads. Anyway, we've teed off and I go to him, just as a joke, throwaway question. You don't live on the corner up there, dudes? Yeah. Yeah, we live out the one with the pizza oven. I'm like, oh, fuck. I just went quiet, because that's the house they hit.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, fuck. And then we got up to the green there, and I hope he's carrying along with this story. And I just hear the old girl go, fuck. And I've gone, oh, fuck, what's happened?
Yeah.
But I don't think it was anything.
True, golf. Well, surely they'd be used to golf balls in there.
Like, you got to expect it, though.
You got to expect it. My mate Finn, shout out to you, on the par 3, I believe it's pretty sure it's the 18th, if I'm completely honest.
Is that one going back up the hole, back up near the clubhouse?
Going back up to the clubhouse. House is on the left, par 3.
Is it the one that you got to hit it up hill?
No. Maybe it's not hole 18. Not sure what hole it is. It's a par 3. Par 3 on the back 9. No, not hole 18. Correct. No.
I know
terrible.
which one you're talking about. Yeah,
About 15.
yeah.
Probably about 15.
The one
I'd
before
say.
you go over the creek.
Yeah. And he's shanked it into the house.
Into the clubhouse.
No, clubhouse is straight on the left-hand side. There's the houses on the par 3 going that way. Maybe we're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
He's headed into the house, and the guys come out.
Oh, he has.
Yeah, but he was passive aggressive, lippy to him, but wasn't like angry. But Finn was really scared.
See that one? I know which one you're talking about, and it has like the soccer goal down there.
Yeah, it's got like an old shed to the left.
Yeah.
It's where you park, where the car park is. Yeah. At BY Golf Club. Shout out BY Golf Club.
I know you're talking about. And what happened?
That was it.
No hands were thrown?
No hands were thrown, but old mate was a bit like had a dig at him. And then Finn was like, ooh.
It's like Finn's not trying to fucking hit
you're
your
not.
house, mate.
Just move your house. It's fucking simple.
Yeah, like you'd
It's
expect.
simple. What do you reckon no, you go.
Saturday night, I was meant to do my 1 year anniversary, mate.
Oh, how'd that go? I know how that went, but tell the listeners how that went.
The misso got, I don't know what she had, but she was fucking spewing up a fair bit.
Really? Like badly?
Fucking like over 10.
Like, did she eat anything? Bit of food
She had like
poisoning?
a coffee in the morning and then she felt sick after that. But fucks me, what she had.
Sure, a little bug getting around there.
Dude, she was spewing
Getting
it.
handed over to you?
Nah, fucking I'm
Iron
invincible,
gut.
bro.
Iron gut, baby. Iron gut. You want to talk rugby league? There's
Rugby league.
There's a couple rugby league things here. Shout out. This is probably the first one we spoke about it in the green room, which was out on the street. The great Kenty's gotten around us. He's given us a follow. For those that don't know, Kenty from Kenty's podcast, also known as Paul Kent, one of the great short boys of all time. He's given us a follow back on the Instagram, and he's reshared our little clip we put up of him saying thanks for the support, boys. So
a little Brock that used to watch NRL 360 after school is crying inside right now.
I know, 100% he is. 100% he is. And he's now a close friend of ours, I would say.
Yeah.
Kenty's gotten around us. He's given us a follow, and the next thing is getting him on the podcast, which is soon to come, I believe.
Yeah, trip down to New South Wales.
Well, he can come up here. We got the spare room.
Yeah.
He can stay.
If you're hosting, then why
Kenty,
not?
come stay in the spare room. But yeah, that was pretty of a circle moment there. Kenty getting around.
Fucking, it's pretty sick. I was happy.
But
go give him a follow too,
go give him a
guys.
follow. Kenty's podcast. New episode. Haven't listened to it yet. That's tomorrow's.
Sneak peeks are looking good, but
sneak peeks are looking good. I think the first episode's out. I haven't looked at it yet, but that's tomorrow on the way to work, I believe.
Yeah.
We've got a couple more. We've spoken about it before. I feel like every rugby league fan's spoken about it before. The new game that rugby league PlayStation Xbox game that Andrew Abdo's come out and said that it will be released this year. He said that on the Hello Sport podcast. How excited are you? What are some key features you want to see?
Well, Tom and Eddie has just dropped the biggest.
That was huge, eh? That was huge.
That is.
It came out of nowhere too. I feel like all the hype was maybe last year. I feel like there was a time period last year where there was a lot of hype, and then it died down. Then you didn't really think.
No.
That was when we spoke about it.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh yeah, surely new games coming. Then we didn't hear anything. And then everyone sort of forgot.
Well, what's fucking with my head? Sorry to swear, but I literally sent you a video of me playing Rugby League Live 4.
You did.
On Saturday.
You did.
And I re-downloaded it, and there's news
good.
Came out on Sunday.
Yeah, that's a little bit of coincidence.
Is that just? I don't know what that is.
The stars are aligning, in my opinion. The stars are aligning.
Because I was playing that game and I was thinking, fuck, we need a new game, dude. This game is fucking overdue.
What do you need? Well, lay the land a bit. What do you want from the new? Obviously, if it's coming out this year, they've done a lot of it or it's nearly finished.
Yeah.
But obviously, us being the Short Boys podcast, they're going to listen to especially what you want, Brock, in terms of the game, because you're a big Rugby League Live 4 guy.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised they haven't actually reached out to you and asked.
My ideal game for Rugby League would be a franchise mode. So I reckon you could probably start in Q Cup or something and then make your way.
In terms of a coach or player?
A player. Yes. And then also probably like a coach one as well, I reckon would be a doozy.
Yeah, okay.
But you need the storylines like what the Madden has in the FIFA. Not just fucking...
The blueprints are there.
Yeah.
You've got the blueprint in FIFA, 2K and Madden. All the success is there. You've just got to grab little bits of it that suit rugby league and then make it into a game. And just copyright.
You know what would just do the game? What? The little details of boots.
Yeah, 100%.
Instead of just fucking whatever boots they used to have.
Yeah. Oh, there's a couple of gameplay things they can change up too in terms of front rows not chasing down centres.
And not click it once, but actually passes twice out.
Yeah, and then actually being able to kick properly.
Yeah,
That's the hardest
actually, I
thing.
can kick it pretty easy.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm keen for it though. I'm buzzing.
I hope this isn't just blue balls from Andrew Abdo.
Nah, Andrew Abdo, he seemed legit. I listened to the podcast today. He seemed legit.
Fuck, I hope so.
He seemed really legit.
He said this year too.
He did. He was pretty confident with that too.
Why
So
is there nothing coming out
it's
of it?
basically nearly done then. If it's this year,
I wonder who's
you'd be
made it.
thinking they're on the final touches.
EA? Fuck, dude. I hope it's EA.
Probably be Blue Ant again.
If
or
it's
something.
Blue Ant, look, I'm grateful for another game, but we probably are doomed.
Yeah, you're not getting too much more out of Blue Ant.
No.
Their time's sort of done. Their time was sort of never there, but
But I am grateful.
like any game we'll take, any game we will take. I've got quite the storyline. Oh, actually, let's talk Vegas.
Let's talk Vegas.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna talk. I've got 2 funny storylines coming out of Vegas.
Okay.
And then we're gonna review the games, and then we've actually recording this on a Monday because we can't record on a Tuesday like we usually do. So we're unable to go through the team list for this week's upcoming games. So we're just going to give our tips at the end, and we're not going to be able to talk too much business. But
Nah.
that's probably not a bad thing because as we've noticed with the trials, we've struggled to talk about the games when we don't have much to go off.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we'll
yeah.
say, oh, it'll be good to see this guy running around. Well, it's probably a blessing in disguise for your ears, to be honest. I've got a really funny storyline coming out
Yeah.
of...
Yeah. It is very good for years because
Yeah, we've just said the same thing. What's this guy? It'll be good. Oh, who the half's going to
Yeah.
be? Like, yeah, okay. I've got a really funny... This made me laugh. And I'm really surprised this wasn't all over the news. So correct me if I'm wrong if I've just completely missed all the news headlines, but... the man who launched the NRL season by blowing the Viking horn in Las Vegas. So, Tyler Manoa.
Yep.
Manoa. So
We'll go
we'll go. Las Vegas Raiders defensive lineman Tyler Manoa, who blew the Viking horn for the Raiders, obviously to kickstart the season. He was removed after an incident in the venue's bathroom on Saturday night. He actually, in the corporate area, was misbehaving, and it says here that he allegedly damaged property inside the restrooms and then had to be evicted from the premises. So someone's obviously, this is me just assuming, but someone's walked in on him ripping a door off or something along those lines, or kicking in a mirror, and they've had to kick him out.
he's watched rugby league for the first time and he wants to run through a fucking front door.
That's definitely it. Hey?
Now, is that making fucking news in Vegas, in
That's
US?
hilarious. Oh, have you seen that? Was that?
He's been tasered too, apparently.
Did you know about this?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. I must have missed all of it.
I've seen he's got tasered, dude.
So he's just watched a minute of rugby league and he's just gone
Front door?
full rugby league mode. He's just entered rugby league mode.
He's found one door, he's found another door, and he's just fucking, I'm running through both of them.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
And then he's seen the pubicle door, and he's sort of
the
fucking...
cubicle.
Pubicle. Oh,
Cubicle.
yeah, cubicle. Sorry, guys. Got fucking pubes in my mouth. Cubicle door, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just charged through it.
Yeah.
He's just that's so funny.
And
That is
he's a
hilarious.
Las Vegas Raiders player.
It seems to me that because it says here they've described him as the 25-year-old American who joined NFL Raiders practice squad last season after a college career at UCLA and Utah.
Yeah, so
So that they've sort of misled us a little bit there and saying he's a defensive lineman, starting defensive lineman type thing.
he's obviously going through it because he's not in the actual Vegas squad. So he's probably on.
Maybe that was his audition. Maybe that was his audition to transfer over to rugby league. He goes, I'm gonna rip these toilets to shred, and that's sort of my resume for these teams to come and pick me up.
Well,
because if you can misbehave in a toilet, you're destined for success.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what's more impressive, running through a door or making headlines.
Yeah.
For rubby league audition.
He's done both. He's done both. So credit to him. Hopefully the clubs start picking up the phones and getting a hold of him.
I seen two players that won the combine. See that? They're getting picked up from NRL clubs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have the names, but yeah.
Yeah, well. Another funny headline coming out, which you definitely would have seen. It was the greatest night ever in beer sales at Allegiant Stadium. Apparently, they sold more beer in 90 minutes of NRL than an entire Las Vegas game.
Now
I'm going to rephrase that because I said that absolutely terribly. Apparently, it was the greatest night ever in beer sales at Allegiant Stadium, and they sold as much beer in 90 minutes as they did as they do for a whole allegiance, a whole Las Vegas Raiders game. That was shocking again.
Now
You get my point, though.
Yeah. Now
They sold a lot of beer.
is that them just telling us what we want to hear? Kind of like when your missus says you got a big penis, but you really know you don't.
It could be anything. It could just be hyping up the Australian culture. I know what you're saying there. They could just be going.
Just saying, come back for more and more.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, he like patting you on the back and telling you something that you didn't really do, but they're going to congratulate you for it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good little analogy to think of. Hey, like,
Yeah, I don't mind
just
it.
hyping you up a bit because that fires Australians up.
Oh, we come back for more.
We're coming back for more. Oh, you want? Well, maybe we're going to double the beer sales next year. We're going to rip in a little bit here. That's funny though. It just screams Aussie.
Yeah.
I thought Americans ripped in.
Nah, dude. It's more UK. So I reckon that's what it's a lot from the UK people that are over there.
Okay.
Because they
love
fucking
it. And they love
seen it.
chanting.
You would have seen the crowd.
They really get into it.
It's good.
Yeah, it is
I
good.
wish we had fucking crowds like that.
Yeah, it is good. It is good.
might
I
start
saw
something with
someone
the
saying today too that they might. I think they sort of understood the NRL that they went a little bit overboard with the amount of games.
I was going to ask you that today. Do you think 4's too much?
I think 4's too much, dude. You go to Magic Round and you're struggling sitting through 2.5.
Well, that's what the drama was.
By the third one, you're itching a bit, going,
Yeah.
let's get out of here.
And that, no disrespect for the girls, but that game was just fucking a piss take. 90-4.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't that, like, in terms of promoting the sport, it's not the greatest way to promote it. Hey, have a look at this 90-0 type thing.
Yeah.
But
I reckon.
I think 4's too much.
I think 3, and you do a challenge cup over there.
I think just leave it at 2.
I think I was going to, because they want the girls over there, weren't they?
You saw the crowd, but like the crowd wasn't as big for the final game, and it's like that was the best one of the day, nearly.
Yeah, that is true.
And you just saw the empty seats, and it was getting pretty late by then. I didn't think they said it finished till about 11 p.m.
Peak was Raiders game, I reckon.
Yeah,
Because it was just
after.
after UK.
Yeah, it was 3. That was the only game on TV over there as well. I think
That's good. That's good then, at least.
So, I think they've got to cut it down to 2. Just do 2. Just do 2. Like less is more. Don't
Super League will want to go over there again, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because then
Yeah,
you bring the UK audience, and it's
Yeah,
not
I
the game,
actually
game
thinking
over
about
there.
that. The UK audience made a big difference.
That's why I'm thinking a Challenge Cup boys and maybe a Challenge Cup, like let's do challenge for girls maybe.
Yeah.
And
The
then
only
just
thing
an
the
NRL
Challenge
game.
Cup though is that it, like if an NRL team versus them, it's round 1, and they're missing.
We'll let them have the bye that week.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know
you won the grand final. You got to have a bye and you got to play. Big deal.
Yeah,
I
I know what you
think
mean.
they'll want to. If you're going to win the grand
It'd
final,
be interesting though. It's actually good that they acknowledge that straight away. But
Yeah.
Going, okay, maybe 4's too many.
well,
because
listen here, it's their second fucking year.
especially if you're going through more alcohol in 90 minutes than a whole game. By the 4th game, this is just a pure assumption, but I feel like 95% of the stadium is going to be absolutely obliterated.
Fuck
So
yeah,
especially
dude.
if you've got kids and stuff, by the 4th game, you probably
It's not a place for kids.
it's not a place for kids type
No,
thing.
we've seen Magic, the Caxton in its peak, and it's definitely not a place for kids.
It's not. So they're acknowledging that, which is great to see. That's all the 2 funny storylines. What about the games, Brock? Let's talk some serious footy. What did you see from the game? Let's go to the first one, Raiders and the Wars.
Apparently, Wade Egan doesn't even look when he's cooking.
Oh, really? He just doesn't look at all.
Doesn't look when he's cooking and cleaning.
Never looks.
Never looks.
Never looks. Yeah, strikes me as a guy that just never looks at anything.
Yeah.
He's really nonchalant. Is that how you say it? Nonchalant?
Big word for me, mate.
Wade Egan is really nonchalant. Just the way that he feeds service out of dummy half, it's just like he doesn't care because he's not looking. He throws a spiral ball onto the chest. He just doesn't care. He goes out there and he's like, I don't really. Nah, I'm just your footy. Nah, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother looking.
He's a magician, that's for sure.
You know, like the 2 things that like help you identify things. He doesn't bother. He's I don't need them.
I reckon there's that many kids out there playing junior footy that wants to be like Wade Egan, and they're trying the no lookers, and it's just not paying off.
But he throws it, like I was just baffled with, and I know he did it last year, but I feel like he did it to another level on the weekend.
He does it. He doesn't just do it like I can do it when they're coming on like an arrow running off the ruck.
Does it every time.
Very short. He does it long distance.
Yeah,
That's what's
and
more
he throws a
impressive.
15-minute spiral on their chest, out in front, perfect spot, no look, just nonchalant, boom.
I wonder if he's had that his whole career.
It's so hard to tell because I feel like we only sort of started really focusing on the Warriors when they started doing well,
that
and
is
that was
true.
when Wade started doing well. So,
Yeah.
you'd say his deception would always be in his kit bag, whether or not he's added in the no look pass.
Yeah.
the no look, as you know from a dummy half, Brock, the no look pass is in your kit bag somewhere. Just the amount
you've got to have it up your sleeve at all times.
The amount of times you use it might have been escalated in his last couple of years.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
It's body language as well.
It is
the way he carries himself.
It is
the defenders, the markers will see that bite and bang.
Yeah.
There goes Fisher
time.
Harris.
I don't know. The Warriors were a bit disappointed.
Look, it's only round one, but I wasn't impressed. Let's put it that way. Look, it's only round one, and I was very impressed with Raiders.
The Raiders were good, and what I liked about the Raiders, they were doing some trick plays. Xavier Savage coming in the middle of the field and doing a little bit of ball playing. Didn't mind. It was good.
Corey Horsburgh.
The horse. Oh, my goodness.
I'm so happy the horse is back to his
The horse
best.
is back. He's looking fit, like looking slim. The goatee's out. The red hair's firing. He's looking good. He was offloading. He was energetic. He got big minutes too.
On this searching, what do you call a red horse?
He's definitely buried the hatchet there with Ricky, considering that he's gone from, I know he was injured and stuff last year, but there was obviously, and there came out that there was a lot going on there. He's
playing Origin.
Do you reckon?
I think so.
Wow, that's a huge call.
Oh, I reckon.
I just love how he's back. That's what we need.
He was the best one.
I really missed him.
He was the best player on the field, I reckon.
And he wasn't short of a blow up either. He loved going after the ref a little bit.
Confident.
He was confident.
Because did you see that penalty, that play the ball or something?
Yeah, there was something towards their try line and they had to give the ball back and he blew up a bit. He didn't like taking it.
Cool. No, he plays with the heart on his shoulder. That's for the role. Chestnut. Red horse.
Is that what a red horse is called?
Yeah.
Chestnut. I love it.
We're going for it. Chestnut.
Yeah, chestnut. Yeah, that's sick.
The red horse, brah.
Horse, brah. The red horse is a chestnut. Yeah, that's good. I reckon we can get around that.
Chestnut.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully he likes it.
The hectic chestnut, because we got the hectic cheese.
Well, I don't know if we can lean into another hectic chestnut.
We'll find something.
Big chestnut.
Big horse. Yeah, big chestnut.
Big chestnut.
We'll find something.
Corey Chestnut.
Yep.
We'll
work on it.
We will work on it. This is in the coming weeks. But yeah, he was good. He looked energetic. He looked fit. Got through some good minutes. I also thought the Hagel was Tamale on debut.
Yeah, dude.
The wing for the
He
Raiders.
keeps his spot, I reckon.
100% he does.
Poor Hopawati. That's
I would say you'd have to keep him. He was nearly best on.
Probably should have lent off for that kid, mate. Old Hopper. That's why he didn't go over.
Yes, it was.
Both of his kid.
Yeah.
Poor bugger.
Yeah, pretty bad excuse, I guess. But no, Hopper, that's not a bad excuse. His dad will come after us if we start talking too much shit. But yeah, Tamale was good. And it was actually quite funny because fairly confident he played Australian schoolboys and he played under 19s Origin. So it's not like he's just a rookie that's come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was just that he was with the Dragons and you didn't really hear much about
Dragons?
it. Yeah, he only signed this year with
So here's another player that's Ricky's picked up from the under 19s New South Wales Origin side.
Yeah, he's just stacking his team with under 19s Origin kids and going, you'll get a chance one day, mate.
And then you got one of the future mortals, Owen Paddy there.
Owen Paddy, yeah.
He did his job.
Did his job. He's got a very good service at dummy half too, Owen Paddy.
Have you seen the way he jumps out?
Does it
very, very well.
Service is electric. He looks good. He's a short boy, which we can obviously get around.
Queenslander.
I think Morgan Smithy needs to go back to fully buzzing his hair. I don't think that the comb over suited him because when I see Morgan Smithies with a buzz cut, I know that he that was a
Look, I wasn't going to pick up on it. I was going to let you off just then,
okay,
but
that's right.
You picked it up on yourself.
I just think that Morgan Smithies, when he's got a buzz cut, it means I mean business. And when he's got the comb over, I'm just sort of looking at him going, are you going to get as down and dirty as you did last year with the comb over? Because I don't think you can. Do you know what I mean? It suits him.
Well, is Hudson Youngie lucky he's had a comb over?
What was that?
Is Hudson Youngie lucky he's got the comb over?
What do you mean?
Elevator.
Yeah. What do you mean? But like in terms of,
well, he's not as full on mad dog.
Yes, I know what you mean. It could have been the end. It could have been a different story if Morgan had a buzz cut. Because
I'm hearing Hudson Young won.
Are you really?
From a few couple of people.
Really?
A few couple of people. Does it make sense?
A couple of people.
Yeah.
A few people. Yeah, wow. I just think they need to go back to the buzz. Morgan, get rid of it. Buzz it off, mate. But other than that, I'm trying to think of other people that impressed me. I thought Metcalf was quiet. They have big raps on him, though.
Metcalf,
Sean Johnson was obviously give him a few weeks. Sean Johnson was talking him up heaps, and so was Andrew Webster. So he's got it there. It's just, do the Warriors, is Andrew Webster under? I don't want to talk about it yet, but if they drop a couple at the start, are they looking around going, hey?
Look, I'm not an expert at all means, by all means. But I feel like since the year 2023, was it? They went on that run.
Yeah.
They're still doing the exact same shape.
Yeah, they
and
are.
It was too predictable at the start of last year. Nothing changes.
They love the fan out play, don't they?
I think a few more weeks and they don't change anything. I think you got to give RTS a go at fullback.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the answer, but they need halves with Dylan Brown.
They do need halves,
million.
but I think RTS can carry them enough if you put full. If you
carry them, yeah.
Look, RTS, what Daly M fullback? How many times he won Daly M at fullback?
Twice
Or something, and that's without their forward pack that they got now.
Yeah, I know
he carried Warriors fucking back in the day.
More hands on the ball for Roger.
Yeah, if you can lean into RTS's team,
yeah, I know what you mean.
You can give it a go, experiment with stuff.
Oh, don't listen to us. It's up to you, I guess. Canberra look good though. They're probably sneaking into the 8 for me if they get a couple more. A round one win helps so much, doesn't it? Like just with it's just a win off the bat. If you lose the next one, it's okay. If you lose one after that, it's still okay. But if you lose the first and then the next and you're 0-2.
That's why Storm is so successful.
Yes, exactly. Let's go Panthers Sharks. What do you think of that game? I only watched the second half of it.
I didn't think Panthers played that good, to be honest, but they fucking won.
Yes, I think it was Dad saying, "Oh, geez, Panthers got away with that." And then I was like, "Hang on, they were up by 16 points at one stage of the game. They were up by 16."
And I still don't think they were playing that good.
Yeah, I know. It's actually scary. When do you get to the point where you just look around and go, what are we going to do anymore? Penrith are just too good.
Oh, I've got nothing to say, dude. It's fucking...
Liam Martin was on an absolute mission.
He's grown his hair out
grown his hair out. We spotted on it last year with his absolute dog haircut. It's gone into... I don't know what territory he's moved into. He's gone into like... It's elegant now. When you see... those curls flapping in the wind when he's coming off the kickoff to absolutely murder someone. It's what fires you up in rugby league, hey?
It's
what fires you up in rugby league.
And I love how his hair just fucking flaps in the wind.
It just goes fully back and just goes up and down. It looks good. I don't mind it, to be honest.
It's really 70 disco, man.
70 disco. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like him in a 70s disco costume.
Yeah, it suits it.
By the tea.
I like it. It suits him. He was good, but yesterday, I thought he was best on easily.
Yeah, he was up there for me too.
Just and it's no surprise. I think the commentators had a little bit of a laugh with him after. You can like your body's feeling good, and he's like, yeah, it feels great. It just shows that like he's capable of that. It's just 95% of the year he's probably carrying a broken bone somewhere, so he can't do it the full game like he did.
And I think that's the only thing that worries with the Panthers is their bodies, but fucking
4 in a row.
I doubt that.
Try and find another reason. What do you think of the Sharkies?
Look, clunky. I feel like they got down there. I feel like just the attack on the line was a bit...
I feel like they've got to sort out what Tricky and Hines are doing. Who's the 7 there? I know Hines has got the 7 on his back, but it seemed to me as Tricky was calling more of the shots than Nico.
Well, I think... I don't have the stats in front of me, but I feel like Tricky maybe got 2 try assists, 2 or 3.
Yeah, he might have. He was good. He was
kicking goals. So
yeah. A little bit of a dad bod too, which is what I love to see in the game of rugby league. Just love a dad bod.
I thought Will Kennedy is good, but...
Yeah, you don't like him. You have a soft opinion about Will Kennedy too.
No, I like him. I just...
think he could be better. Someone could be better.
No, I've never said I didn't like him. I've just thought they just need like a KP at fullback there.
so could everyone, eh? Yeah, I think they just need to sort out what they're doing with Hines and Tricky, to be honest.
Yeah. That's
my opinion. But good to see Fanua Blake there. He'll get better and better. Good for Blake Brayley, I think, too. Having just another... because he's really deceptive around the ruck too. And just having a big body like Adam Fanua Blake, I can see a massive year from Blake Brayley, just drawing in the markers, dummy and go, or feeding out the back. I just feel like having that big body and big draw card for the defence in Fanua Blake will just be massive for him and the Sharks as a whole, I think.
Yeah, I was going to take a lot more pressure off the rest of the forward pack.
Yeah, 100%. Right, let's get into this week's games. We've got Roosters and the Broncos. Who are you going, bro? These are going to be pretty quick too, just quietly. Apologies.
Who's the favourite, mate?
Broncos $1.43, Roosters $2.87.
I'm going to go to the Broncos. Is that at Suncorp?
No, it's not Allianz.
Oh.
Hainsey will be out in force. So
Hainsey will be there.
Hainsey if you see him there.
No, I'm going Bronx, mate.
I'm going Bronx too. Madge Maguire, round 1, ready to go. Tigers Knights.
Fuck. Without knowing who's playing for the Tigers,
yeah.
I want to... I want to go Knights.
I'm on the Tigers. I tipped the Knights for the spoon, so I've sort of got to tip against them.
Who's favourite?
$1.98 Tigers, $1.87 Knights.
Okay.
Dolphins, Bunnies.
Dolphins.
Ooh, that was close.
What are you doing Friday night?
I don't know.
Potential?
Yeah, definitely potential. Definitely potential watch. Couple of moy-moys too.
Yeah.
Couple of skewy moy-moys. I'm going to go the Finns too.
Rabbitohs are pretty light without seeing the team list.
Yeah, without seeing the team list, it's tough because we don't know. I know they said Graham and Walker's going to play.
Oh, is Graham back?
Yeah, apparently.
I thought he was out for like a couple of months.
Nah, 6 weeks with his hand. But that was probably 5 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. I'm
going to go the Bunnies. The Dolphins. Just reeks of a storyline. Christian Wolf getting one over him.
Oh, so, yeah. For sure.
Dragons, Dogs. Saturday,
Doggies.
4:30.
Doggies.
I'm going the Saints.
Oh, when the Saints come.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. As I said, hard to know without the team list, but I think Shane will get them fired and ready to go. And they've played teams in the trials, so they've got a bit of
Rivalry
there going. Rivalry off the bat. Manly Cowboys.
Oh, this is a hard one. I'm going to go Manly.
Got to be Manly. I think it'll
What's
be
Cowboys paying?
$2.60.
Okay, I might hit the line with that.
Manly, yeah. I'm going to go Manly. And last game of the round, we've got Storm Eels.
Storm.
Eels.
What's Eels paying?
$3.30. Just, I
Bit of
don't
value
know.
there
For
for
me,
you, mate.
the only thing I'm leaning into, and I know I'm being biased, but just reeks of a storyline. The one guy to break Bellamy's is probably Bellamy's greatest understudy ever. You would say, in terms of, I know a lot of people worked under Bellamy, but I feel like Riles is just the guy you knew worked
The
under.
most hype coming out of him.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but I don't know, just reeks of a storyline.
I don't think as rugby league fans as we are can be spoiled with two
Storylines. So you've got to pick one or the other.
And I think Christian Wolf is the most likely to get that one.
Here we go. I don't know. It just reeks of the one guy to beat Craig Bellamy's streak is Jason Riles. He comes out, plays a new brand of footy with the Parramatta Eels, goes, here you go. Hey, you ever heard of Isaiah Iongi? Here he is. Say hello to him. You ever heard of Jack Williams in the front row? Say hello to him too. Boom, straight through your front door. Iongi out the back. First try will be, let me think. First try will be Penasini.
How's your
fire up?
How's your super game going?
Good. Did I show you it?
Nah.
I had Turbo with my first pick.
You picked Turbo? Well, you had pick 1, didn't you?
I got pick 1 and then I got pick 25, which I picked Mitchell Moses. You're
doing frothing that because you're going to pick him first,
yeah. That was my plan. Go Turbo. So my draft team, everyone, this is people out there listening. I got Blake Brayley at hooker.
Nice.
Payne Haas and Liam Henry in the front row.
Payne was there.
Payne was he was there. He was at pick 28. And then second row, Kai Pearce, Paul Viliami kicker. Moses and Metcalf in the halves. Meany, Penasini and Cobbo, wing centre.
You love that.
Fullback, Travojevic. My flex is Alamotti. And then my bench is Owen Paddy, Paseka, Aitken, Tuolangi, Cogger, Kennedy.
Frothing.
Pretty
What's
stacked.
your team called?
Grad squared because I'm playing with Dad. So it's grad squared. 2 grads that's going in there. Yeah, we're going to get the win this year.
That's great.
Thanks for coming. That's us for another episode. 33 minutes of the best. Yeah, what do you
Make sure you like, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Follow us on everything.
Comment, reach out if you want to partner in any way, shape or form. But yeah, see you later. Thanks for coming.
Love yous.
Bye.